And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel.
Liddy in the city. What's happening, fam? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. Another afternoon segment. And we still gonna bust the natural disasters out, man. You know what I'm talking about? We finna check out some more landslides. We're gonna add some sinkholes in it. All is still in 2023 though, you know what I'm talking about? So get what you need. We got 30 incredible moments, natural disasters caught on camera, scariest landslides and sinkholes of 2023. You know what I mean? And without further ado, let's see what she do. And let's get a bustin.
$3 million cubic meters of landslide destroyed a transformer station and 5 houses. A blinding white cloud engulfs everything in its path due to an avalanche. Floodwaters that are bright red inundate a man's house. A massive sinkhole appears on a street in San Francisco. Here are the astonishing moments of natural disasters caught on camera. On August 8th, 2019, a group of people stopping at the Naltar Valley in Pakistan were unexpectedly witness to a horrifying landslide. They quickly began filming the unbelievable sight. Dust, rocks started falling from the mountain peak. After a short while, a large portion of the mountain collapsed like an avalanche, filling the air with blinding cloud of dust. Witnesses to this event are still not entirely recovered from the shock of almost being trapped beneath the falling boulders. Fortunately, everyone managed to escape the perilous situation in time. Locals and tourists near Lake Kapush in Nepal witnessed a terrifying act of nature. An avalanche suddenly burst from a high mountain peak, rushing down like a blinding white cloud, engulfing everything in its path.
I mean, what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that? You ain't doing nothing with that.
As the avalanche progressed, it became a massive wall of snow and ice, threatening the safety of everyone in its vicinity. In the end, despite the immense power of the avalanche, it did not reach the Lake Kapushu area, ensuring the safety of the region and those present. Security cameras captured the moment a man fled in terror after a biblical-scale Red Sea flooded his home, destroying everything in its muddy path.
Y'all seen this boy come out here with this
The
phone?
disaster occurred on November 18th, 2021, following torrential
bruh,
rain,
like
which caused a
it's
5.5-foot high mud column to accumulate against the wall of the house in Morambi.
Him trying to talk
city
and
of
look back at the
Nablus,
same
central
time.
Brazil.
Oh, he almost caught it, and he probably
Since the
still
start
did.
of this year's flood
He probably
season,
still did.
Phachman district in
So it'll be
Honam
alright,
province
but
in southern
probably still
China
did.
has endured several
And
bouts
I
of
wouldn't
heavy
been on the
rain.
phone, but I'd have just
A
been.
significant landslide occurred in the Xiamen district on Monday afternoon,
Gone.
displacing 3 million cubic meters of soil. An electrical station was destroyed and 5 houses on the hillside collapsed. During the summer of 2019 in China, work crews struggled on reservoirs, facing risks due to heavy rains and frequent landslides. On July 11th, the looming fear that many had become apprehensive of became a reality.
What was that?
A massive landslide struck, devastating the dam and creating a massive wall of earth blocking the way, resulting in a terrifying scene. Some individuals who were present at the site in a state of panic hastily fled to escape the imminent danger. From the Vivekon area of India, a tragic event took place as a substantial landslide unexpectedly swept through the region. A large clump of trees was caught in the relentless flow of the soil, and as a result, it violently collided with power lines, posing a risk of power outages and endangering the surrounding area. An uncontrolled immense volume of soil and rocks came crashing down, compressing and destroying several homes at the mountain's base. A local truck driver, while traveling on a road in Lai Nin, suddenly lost control of his vehicle. The stretch of road he was on unexpectedly collapsed, creating a large sinkhole. Unable to avoid it, the rear of the truck sank in and then rebounded due to its momentum, causing the tires to burst. Seawater used in nearby mines is believed to be the cause of a massive sinkhole in Perm region, central Russia. The sinkhole has expanded to 400 feet and is said to be visible from space. The latest images taken from a helicopter show the abyss threatening forests on both sides, as well as several houses currently situated on its edge. A local source reported that up to 20 uninhabited houses at that time have now been swallowed up in the deep chasm.
You see what I mean?
Rescue teams have been working to address a massive sinkhole that appeared on Union and Fillmore Streets in San Francisco. A 16-inch main water pipe burst on September 10th with water flowing underground for hours, causing soil erosion. Officials reported that 115 homes were damaged or affected by the water and mud. Typhoon Doksuri swept northward through China, bringing heavy rainfall to Beijing and surrounding areas. Prolonged torrential downpours over several days resulted in devastating floods, damaging roads, and stranding residents throughout the region. Cars were washed away and roads collapsed.
What sea level are they at, man? Because it seems like they get it the worst over there, right? When it comes to these floods.
In October 2019, a Port Authority bus carrying a passenger was swallowed by a large sinkhole in the city center. A terrifying landslide was witnessed at Marak Ramban on February 10th. A video was recorded by a group of people from a safe distance. The footage shows a massive volume of earth accompanied by rocks and vegetation gradually cascaded down the mountainside, resulting in a dense cloud of dust. The noise from the landslide reverberated throughout the area. A horrifying landslide occurred when a section of mountain unexpectedly collapsed, pouring down on a busy road below. Alarmingly, a tourist train was stopped in the area, allowing passengers to tour and enjoy the scenery. Instantly, a blinding cloud of dust enveloped the area, severely limiting visibility and causing panic. A notable event has just occurred on the renowned coastline of Cape Hatteras National Seashore. A single-story house in Roddenth, North Carolina, situated on East Point Drive close to North Carolina Highway 12 leading to the Jug-Handle Bridge, could no longer withstand the sea's force and ultimately collapsed into the waters.
One of those places I just wouldn't live.
This tragedy unfolded as the residents of Rodneth consistently grapple with beach erosion, putting many beachfront homes at risk.
But it ain't that.
The greatest, the tallest,
Y'all
the
ain't
most
about to stop
expensive,
that,
and the
man.
most beautiful are what people have been saying about New York
That's
for the
the
past
seed,
100
bro. You ain't
years.
about to do nothing with that.
The city's
If
infrastructure
it
and
won't,
urban
it's
landscape have consistently been ranked among the world's best. But absolute safety is not guaranteed at all times. On July 18, 2022, a van along with several other vehicles parked on Radcliffe Avenue began tilting to the left as the road surface sagged beneath. Video out of New York shows a van being swallowed whole by a sinkhole in New York after appearing to teeter over the edge for some time. According to residents, this is the second such situation in less than a year's time. No reports of human casualties were recorded, but the incident also highlights the need for authorities to review similar infrastructure elements at risk to ensure the safety of the residents. Another city in Colorado, USA, has also experienced a similar incident. While driving, preparing for her shopping trip, a woman living in Denver, Colorado suddenly became a victim of an underground monster. A sinkhole expanded and swallowed her car. Police quickly arrived at the scene to rescue the woman along with the car. The initial cause was determined by a water pipe leak underneath the road. In 2012, the Assumption Parish Office of Emergency Preparedness posted this dramatic video of trees and land being swallowed by a sinkhole near Bay of Corn, Louisiana. The cause of the incident was attributed to companies engaging in excessive exploitation, prioritizing economic interests over environmental and safety concerns in their operations, which led to the formation of the Bay of Corn sinkhole.
What'd I tell you? I told you. She got everything to do. See? Playing the games. And now she's forced to have to. She's forced to have to cleanse herself.
Cavern went bankrupt, and the company has settled costs for repurchasing, remediation, and monitoring estimated over $225 million US. You will find it extremely fascinating to gaze upon the massive water flow coming from the dams. The Glory Hole is an oversized drainage outlet constructed in the middle of Lake Barissa. The rainy season in this region is often extensive and lasts for several weeks throughout the year, posing a high risk of flooding that necessitates the evacuation of thousands of residents. Hence, in 1957, the United States Bureau of Reclamation built the Glory Hole. When viewed from outside, it appears like a monstrous black hole ready to engulf any nearby object. When the water level, Lake Barissa, is low, the Glory Hole remains visible between the lake and it's entirely harmless, resembling an odd concrete tower. However, when the water level rises above a certain point, the excess water is drawn into the Glory Hole and channeled through a narrow pipe, ultimately cascading into the Puta Creek area about half a kilometer away. The mountainous region of Inskip Point has always appeared mysterious and fascinating, but on a beautiful day when the sky was covered in vibrant blue, a strange event occurred.
There could be water going down to the inner earth, you know what I mean?
A massive sinkhole suddenly emerged in an area that was
that's how they get their water down there, you
beach
feel
with
me?
white sands.
Although we know they got
Video
water
recorded by
anyway.
tourists depicted a portion of the sand and ground gradually disappearing, forming a large sinkhole. This is the first time a significant collapse has happened in the renowned vacation area. An incident in 2015 swallowed a camper van. A video of a sinkhole opening up at the Fox Hollow Golf Course in Utah went viral after 4 teenagers driving by captured the phenomena and posted it on social media.
Oh! Wow. There may not be much more of this part 3 left soon.
Our videographer captured the scene of turbulent water swirling inside the hole around a metal pipe. I'm quite concerned about his standing on such unstable and dangerous ground. Everything is still fine and the video is truly captivating. In a remarkable turn of events, the Black Sea-Mediterranean Road, a vital transportation artery connecting Ordu to Messidea, Civis, and the Mediterranean, has suffered severe collapse. The moment was captured dramatically on camera, providing chilling documentation of the force of nature. The downhill process was triggered right at the entrance of the tunnel. Relentless rain accompanied the unforeseen landslide, leaving travelers stunned. The road began to disintegrate abruptly, transforming an ordinary journey into a dramatic and perilous situation with hidden dangers. On a regular day, as people were commuting at the train station of the Hangzhou, China, something suddenly caused a tremor throughout the entire area.
Oh man, please, this is gonna get
The incident
bad.
took place at 2152 on a road near Lukou Station on Line 2 in Hangzhou City, Zhejiang Province, causing a sinkhole approximately 500 meters wide. A surveillance camera captured the moment when the sinkhole opened up, swallowing 2 cars that were passing through the area at the time. The driver of one of the cars, equipped with the dash cam, was fortunate to react promptly, stopping just in time as the sinkhole was forming. The taxi driver, whose vehicle was consumed by the sinkhole, stated that he and his passenger were able to escape on their own without needing assistance. The Parker Police Department in the United States has closed the road after it buckled and eventually collapsed. The department stated that the road passed over a bridge. Several roads around the subway station were damaged after a prolonged day of rain. The yielding road surface created a sinkhole. Security cameras captured the scene where a pothole on the road transformed into a sinkhole due to the contribution of passing vehicles. For some reason, the car ahead came to a stop on the road and veered slowly to the left side of the road, avoiding an obvious pothole. However, the driver of the car behind didn't seem to take any notice of this and continued driving straight ahead at a normal speed. A massive sinkhole filled with water has appeared in the backyard of a retired couple's home in Ipswich Town in Queensland, Eastern Australia. The McKay family was unaware that their Ipswich residence was situated above an abandoned coal mine shaft dating back to the early 1900s, which this week resulted in a 15-meter-long sinkhole. If you'd like to express your feelings about this video or you have some personal stories to share, please let us know by putting your comments or...
Look here, man. Y'all better stop taking life for granted out there. See, when we watching the paranormal, they out there with nothing to protect themselves. And now here we have people, yet again, for that footage, ground zero, not the safest place to be. The ground is falling just from under your feet. And you want to stand there and record because the hole's there, thinking that it wouldn't, why wouldn't you think that? You see what I'm saying? And y'all notice how these holes are everywhere and they're just spontaneous. 1 minute you're driving, next minute you're in a hole. 1 minute you're standing there playing golf, next minute you're in a hole. And it's all this water under the ground. Now, the shoreline, I get it. But when you're getting into the inner city, where's all that water coming from? that just seems to be softening up your soil and then taking the floor from right under your feet. 20 houses in this whole big crater. Then you got coal mines, and you're actually building houses on top of these coal mines, and people don't have a clue of this. Like, they don't have any clue that their house is sitting on a cemetery. Don't have a clue that their house is sitting on an old coal shaft. They don't have a clue that their house is sitting on an old cave. They don't have a clue of any of this stuff. And I really think that we should have this type of information, and for our safety. You know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all. But at the same time, we have to be a little bit more responsible and maybe try to get the backgrounds of the areas, the lands, the houses, whatever that we purchase, just so we can be aware. You know what I mean? Just for our own peace of mind, to know that eventually if I bought this house here, the land that it's on has something on it that eventually may fall away. So I may not really want to rent this house out to anybody. You see what I'm saying? Or I may want to do something with this place and do something with this land before that time comes. Or just, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things that you want to consider. So just be safe, be aware of the areas that you're in, because obviously these things coming out of nowhere, they're in people's backyards, everywhere. You know what I mean? So just stop. Enjoy life, but don't take it so much for granted because nothing's ever happened to you that it wouldn't happen to you. You know what I mean? Because that type of thinking is how you get caught slipping out here and things happen and it's too late. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll be back with another, you know what I'm saying, daylight segment, you know what I mean?